So I just got back from this weekend trip. We went down to the river, and I was walking along the riverbank, and I saw this absolutely beautiful hawk. It was submerged in the shallows. What's going on here? So I walk up and I go near it, and it's the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. His wings were just completely tattered, all messed up, and his entire body, not just like a part of him, but his entire body was tangled up in this fishing line. It just made me so upset just to see this stuff discarded in the water, because animals don't realize it's going to hurt them, and then this is what happens. So luckily I did have a pocket knife in my pocket, and I began cutting away bit by bit very carefully, just because I didn't want to hurt him or cut anywhere on his body. And just as I was doing this, I was realizing he's been here for a long time, because this bird was exhausted. He was incredibly patient as I was snipping the wire. I think he realized that I was helping him. He was stuck in such a bad way that there was wire even around his neck. So I just tried to pick it out really carefully. I've heard a million times it's not always safe to come close to a hawk, but I couldn't just let this poor bird struggle, and thank God he wasn't putting up much of a fight either, which fortunately made it so much easier for me to try to get him out of this. The toughest part were his feet. They were wrapped so bad, and his talons were just in a position that just looked super painful, so I had to free them just one by one. The wire was so tight, it was like almost cutting into the skin on his feet, so I just had to work super delicately, trying to slip in the knife without cutting him. I knew if any pieces were left behind, still tied around him, they would end up cutting off circulation in his toes, so I really tried to get in there and just make sure I got every little last bit. He was disheveled, but not once did he try to attack or put up a fight. He knew he was being helped, I think. It took forever, but finally I got all of the fishing line cut off from him. I very carefully grabbed him by the legs, and I placed him on the shore, and he didn't miss a beat. The moment he realized he was finally there, he just flew off quickly into the distance.